Hello, this is Dumont. This time with issue number 28 of the Transformers comic book. The cover says, "The Mechanic Strikes Again." And my first thought is, oh no, not that guy. I'm not really interested in him. We have here Blaster and an Autobot. His name is Goldbug. These two pretty much, these are the guys, the main Transformers that take place in the story. So Blaster's really cool. Goldbug is, I guess he's sort of like a Bumblebee because he's a Volkswagen Bug. The only thing that I don't like is his face is kind of weird looking. It almost to the point where he would make a good villain type face. It's an interesting face. Anyway, so we have the mechanic that is using the power booster rod, which is basically like a wrench, like a big old wrench. And apparently using this tool, he could pick up things that normally he could not pick up. Things that are just like way too gigantic and way too heavy, he could easily lift with this. So he could like toss a car using this wrench. So he's using it to toss a tree at these guys. So that's the cover right there. You know, whatever. So let's move on into the story. So in the story, basically, the mechanic is pretty much having his way. You know, he can pretty much do whatever he wants because he has the two tools that he took from Ratchet. One is a cryo gun, and the other is a laser scalpel. And then, of course, he has this this power booster rod. So those three tools, Transformers technology, he's using to pretty much have his way. He could do whatever he wants. He's very, very powerful. Plus, he's supposed to be a mechanical genius, you know, and so combine that, the guy is pretty much unstoppable. So Blaster and this Goldbug, they're sent by Grimlock, who is now taking command. Commander Grimlock has sent these guys to basically retrieve those tools, right? And it turns out that basically throughout the whole issue, you're kind of finding out that the way Grimlock is leader, like in the previous issue, Grimlock was really cool. You know, he makes you want to vote for him, basically. And then in this issue, he shows what a jerk he is. You know, he's kind of like, who cares about the humans? Just get the tools back. And if you don't get them back, you're going to be punished. And he's very irritable. And he's almost like a Megatron, you know. He's like, you failed, you know. Not as bad as Megatron, but pretty bad, you know. So, I don't know. In this issue, Grimlock's kind of disappointing. The cool thing is, this is the issue where Grimlock puts on the crown. You know, they re-released for the Masterpiece Grimlock. They released the Masterpiece Grimlock without the crown, and then they re-released him like in this more chromy version, and now he has the crown, right? So this is that very issue that they were talking about. I did not know, you know, that this was the issue. So that was kind of cool just to see, you know, the reference there. So now I know where it comes from. So this is the issue where Grimlock puts on the crown because now he's commander, and he's like looking at other crowns and seeing which one is best suited for him. And of course, you know, the one that you get in that Masterpiece toy is the one that he seems to like. So anyway, they're chasing this guy, what's his face, the mechanic, the entire time, and apparently humans are also, the police is also chasing this guy. He's a wanted felon, basically, and so they're both chasing him. And the Transformers, the Autobots, Blaster and Goldbug, they cooperate with the police to catch this guy. And they cooperate, but they actually fail. They fail. They basically accomplish nothing. They're not able to capture this mechanic guy, and the guy gets away. But the whole point of this issue was to show that Grimlock is not a cool leader like Optimus Prime, and how the other the Autobots, even though they're under the command of Grimlock, they don't necessarily follow his orders. So that's what this whole issue was about.